I look back on it, and we just had too many inconsistent plays. Didn't make enough plays to finish the game. Penalties really kind of set us back a little bit. Lack of execution, offensively on third down. There were enough things to go around. I think that just kept us from finishing and sustaining the game.
Doug, how deflating is a loss like this with so much on the line? You guys having the ability to be tied for first, and you come down here against a Dolphins team that's really struggling and not be able to pull this out.
That's a good football team. Listen, this is the NFL. They compete hard. We knew that coming down here. I think what's deflating is the part that's disappointing. And we always control what we can control, and it's about us and to not to do the things that we are capable of doing today. The lack of inconsistency all around, is the most disappointing thing.
Your two corners struggled on the outside with Parker, Doug. Your thoughts?
Good player. He's a good player. And our guys were in position, and then they'll take a look at the tape and see what they could have done better. But again, credit their quarterback and the receiver for making those plays. I mean, they did it.
Was there a field goal trick play that you consider calling a timeout in that situation?
No, that's something we knew that coming in here, that this is one of the more sort of gadget play special teams coordinators and teams that we have faced, and our guys were prepared during the week for anything that they presented us. Again, just great execution on their part.
They scored 5 touchdowns on 5 consecutive drives, and then had a long field goal drive. What went wrong defensively, and why was the defense not able to adjust?
Well, I think some of those again came down to penalties. We had 2 big 15-yard penalties in there that kept them on the field. They converted 4th down, some 3rd and longs. Those are areas, situational things that we've got to look at and I would say clean up, and to me that's when I talk about consistency. That's what I'm talking about. We got to be more consistent in those areas.
You had good field position a couple of times to start both halves, scored touchdowns. The rest of your possessions, you had to go a long way. Without a running game to let you generate those 12 and 14 play drives, makes it very tough.
It's hard to go the long hard way like that. I thought we did some decent things in the run game, but again, there were some. In the first half, there were some penalties that negated some of the long runs and set us back. But it's hard in this league to do that consistently. To put 80-yard or 75-yard drives together all the time, but we got to just do better. We started the game with the turnover, and that was great. We got the touchdown right away, and those are things that we got to do more of.
Will you see more split carries between Jay and Miles Sanders as you progress throughout the season?
I don't know. We'll take a look at that this week. We got some time. We're obviously very comfortable with both guys, and we'll see how they fit in our game plan next week.
What do you say to your guys to keep them locked in the rest of the way? 4 big ones, and conceivably the division's still at play here.
Yeah, that's the thing is as crazy as this is. I would say it's a long shot, but we're not out of it. We do have 4 of our division opponents coming up, and the guys got to understand that, and it's my job to make sure they do understand that we're still fighting and coming to work this week and ready to go and try to figure this thing out. But I've got to give them and show them that exactly where we are and what we need to do with these next 4 games.
Zach had some plays